Hi, my name is Heather Wilson and I was one of the vocalists on the Urbana 22 Worship Team. When I'm not working for Urbana, my full-time job is as an InterVarsity campus staff in Rhode Island and Southeast Massachusetts, and I spend a lot of time specifically with international students, which I think makes sense for me because I actually was an international student growing up in high school. I'm what some people call a third culture kid, or someone who spent a lot of time living outside of the cultures of either of their parents, usually on a more short-term basis. So it's a little bit different than immigrating from one place to another. And that experience really informs not only who I am generally, but also who I am as a worship leader. I found that I feel most alive when I am leading songs that actually bring different cultures together into the presence of God. And that's one of the things that I love about Urbana worship. So today, I have the opportunity to teach you a little bit of how to lead the song Come Holy Spirit Uthando, which comes to us from South Africa and is in both English and Zulu. And before we get to that, I want to give just a couple small tips and tricks, things that I learned from the Urbana experience. The first one is make sure you warm up vocally. I don't have a ton of experience singing quite at the quantity that we did in preparation and during Urbana, and I really struggled losing my voice, and that's never good, both for your long-term vocal health, but also when you're trying to lead a song and can't get the notes to come out. So definitely make sure that you find good vocal warm-ups. That was so important during our time together. And then I think one of the other things that I really learned during my experience as a worship leader at Urbana specifically is the power of being in community and actually focusing on that as you lead. It can be so easy for worship to be this me and God experience, but I actually think that worship was designed to be in community. And at Urbana, we were surrounded by people, and even when I'm singing alone, I often find that when I think about who is this song from and for, and who has sung it with me, and who might be singing it with me even in this moment that I don't realize around the world, it makes the experience of worship a totally different thing than just a me and God alone in a room. So with that, I want to teach you a little bit about the song Come Holy Spirit. One kind of note musically is this song, one of the lyrics says flow living water. And I think that's the lyric you want to hold on to as you think about how to structure the song, right? If we just came busting out in the beginning, really loud and full, the whole band in, it would have a different experience. And this song is meant to like ease you into it and like flow into it, in and out of the different parts. So there's a verse, a pre-chorus that are both in English, and then a chorus that's in Zulu. And the verse goes like this. Also, we sang the song in the key of B. I play acoustic guitar. The key of B is not my favorite on acoustic guitar. On piano, you might have a little bit of a better time, but I like to play it in G with a capo on fret 4. So this is the verse. Come Holy Spirit, move among us. Come Holy Spirit, flow living water, flow within us, flow living water. So you'll note the melody is smooth, right? Like flowing water. And you can repeat that, you can build it, you can grow it, do whatever you want. And then when you're ready, you can move to the pre-chorus. That's the same chords and the same rhythm, but builds a little bit in the energy of the song. So the pre-chorus sounds like this. Your love is alive, it's breaking the darkness, it's bringing the light, soften the heart of stone. Your love is alive, it's breaking the darkness and winning the fight and bringing the orphan home. One thing to note about that chorus is there's these like kind of swells vocally. And if you have the opportunity to sing this with a small choir or even just like 2 or 3 voices, make sure that you're swelling together. It's what creates that just really beautiful flowing kind of sound. And the effect is felt, right, when we hear it. When the voices are together, it creates a sense of togetherness for those that are worshiping alongside. And now I want to teach you the chorus, which is in Zulu. So the lyrics go, Uthando, Luako, Luya Pila, and that means your love is alive, but we repeat each word. So the melody sounds like this. Uthando, Uthando, Luako, Luako, Luya Pila, Luya Pila, and that means your love is alive. And then the second line goes, Mbuso, Mbuso, Wako, wako, uya pila. So there's slight difference on those second and third words. The first time through we say lowako with a little bit of an L at the beginning. And the second word is luya pila. And then on the second line, we'll say wako without the L and uya pila without the L again. And that's so that the grammar makes sense. So the second line means your kingdom is alive. So that's why they're similar, right? The first line is your love is alive, your kingdom is alive. And the chords are actually the exact same as the verse and the pre-chorus, but you double the length of each one. So let me show you that whole piece together. Uthando, Uthando, Luako, Luako, Luya Pila, Luya Pila, Mbuso, Mbuso, Wako, Wako, Luya Pila, Luya Pila. That's the whole chorus. And so one of the things that I love about the song is you can kind of flow in between all the different parts, however you feel led and however the vocalists want to do. I think one of the beautiful things though is to really think about those dynamics and to start a lot quieter, to build it up, to bring it down again. And the more that you can do that together, it has just this like flowing, almost you experience the meaning of the words even as you're singing them and leading them. And I think that's what this song is all about. It's about inviting and asking the Holy Spirit to come, to move in us, to move like flowing living water, and to remember that that love is flowing between us, around us, and is moving to actually break the darkness and to bring God's kingdom here on earth.